Yo, what's good? It's been Fire here, back from the video, and here we're going to be hopping into another college football 25 defense. Today we are going to be running the nickel 3-3 stack. This comes to us, of course, out of the nickel 3-3-5 playbook. And in the 3-3 stack, this is a very good formation. Of course, the other day we talked about the linebacker blitz 0. That video did very well, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. This is going to be a nice video to kind of combine with this scheme and continue the 3-3 stack full scheme that we can run. And what I like doing is running this cover 4 quarters. Now, in this 3-3 stack, there's a lot of good plays. There is a palms, there is a cover 4 drop, some cover 3 match stuff that is decent, but we're going to run the cover 4 quarters. If you guys watch my gameplays, you know I run quarters a lot, so this kind of fits into that. Of course, scheme-wise and personnel-wise, we can run safeties at linebacker, which is only going to help with the coverage. So, just something to keep in mind. Generally speaking, just looking at it, you will be using this player in the middle because that is going to be your QB spy. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel down below, check out some of my other videos, and let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm always open to suggestions, always looking, and always following those suggestions. If you guys have dropped a suggestion, chances are I've probably actually followed through and posted a video on it. So, coming out in the 3-3 stack here, the first thing I generally will like doing is pressing. Now, pressing can of course be a little bit risky. If you guys are going to get fried down the field, obviously that's something you probably don't want to press. But if you have enough speed, feel free to press those DBs. I think it just helps them in coverage, especially against corner routes, things like that. Anyways, we have a few different things we can do here. Of course, this is just simply the look of the linebacker blitz 0 that we're doing. It kind of just looks like this. There's a setup where, of course, we can. There's a setup, of course, where we can just. I wasn't ready for him to snap the ball, but where we can pinch the D line. So you could also do that, which is going to help run defense purposes. But just sitting here running the play stock, it's going to look something a little bit like this, and you see coverage is going to be very good as long as, you know, sometimes pressing can actually hurt against those corner routes, especially if he like jams at the line of scrimmage. And on that previous play, was able to get over the top. Here you see the outside quarter matches on kind of how you would want, and that is going to be good coverage over there on the left. Now, taking a look over here, you see everything is defended pretty well. The safety is going to take the corner route, the outside quarter is going to take the out route, and then really, you don't even have to defend that middle route because it's already taken away by the 3 receiver hook, and that is kind of the beauty of actually using the QB spy, is it allows you to like almost double team because the 3 receiver hook is going to do some things, but we will talk about what some of the things we can do with this player are if we wanted to use the 3 receiver hook. So first, an adjustment that I like doing is going to be on this side of the field, and generally I will do this right side. I like going with the adjustment like this, where you're going to put B in a cloud flat and you're going to put A in a deep half zone. So it's going to look like this. Now, we can again leave the 3 receiver hook and use with the QB spy, still running this setup. And you see, that's usually going to be an interception as long as your safety has closing speed. You can lurk them on the press. Of course, you can back up that guy if you want. But that is kind of adjustment number 1. B on a cloud flat, A on a deep half. It's going to be aggressive style. It's going to help you get a flat zone over there. Like number 5, for example, on the offense is on a drag route. Then that is going to allow you to defend that. You don't have to worry about it if the running back's on any kind of route that doesn't get matched. If it's like a streak corner route concept, everything is defended in that. You're kind of watching the middle of the field in this gap, playing kind of this vert hook assignment, I would say. If anything doesn't get matched, or if anything kind of goes from right to left, like a drag route, and doesn't get picked up, that's kind of your responsibility. Of course, if they are using a mobile quarterback and you really do want the QB spy, if they're using Alabama, if they're using Kansas, if they're using Liberty, they have these, Texas A&M, they have these mobile quarterbacks. You can leave the QB spy and feel free to use the 3 receiver hook, and your defense is going to just play like a normal cover 4. In normal cover 4s, you are using the 3 receiver hook anyway, so obviously it's not going to be an effect, and you're going to have the QB spy, which the QB spy can help defend kind of some of those short routes. Although it's not really playing coverage, it actually kind of plays coverage in defending some of those routes because of where it stands on the field. Like, look at our QB spy, he's kind of standing there in the middle. he would almost defend the running back route there. So that's an adjustment. Now, some other things that we can do with this linebacker, and really we could use either of these players, as long as we don't want the 3 receiver hook in coverage. I could man him up on anybody on the field. So I could man him up on RB. So let's say I wanted to man him up on the running back. I more than could do that. I still could have the 3 receiver hook assignment. And again, quick kind of force into coverage there. So that's one thing we could do. Let's try and switch it up the offense. Go with just a different play here. They don't really have a traditional trips. Alright, so let's say we were playing over here. What am I probably going to do? I would probably go cloud flat on the right still. And then what we could do is we could man up this player. So if I'm going to man up him, the likely target would be the tight end. So I would go maybe tight end there. If I wanted to man up the running back, of course I could still do that on the left side. That's defended very well. So again, I would cloud flat B, deep half A. And you don't have to go with the deep half adjustment every play, but I think it's a good... and again, imagine that the ball would be on the left hash here. You would always put the cloud flat, generally speaking, to this wide side of the field. And you see again, good defense, but none of these other routes are defended, or are rather open. The other thing that we can do is, he's going to snap the ball. This is just our stock coverage. But, of course, we could still blitz one of these extra guys if I'm trying to get pressure. Like, if I want to just blitz this inside backer, I more than could. And just play my normal coverage. If I need a 4th rusher, now again, you're going to be mixing this in with the blitz. So, I could still blitz this guy. Let's get some extra pressure. Force the interception. Now, again, you are blitzing an inside linebacker, so I would have at least one linebacker there on one of those position players that I can at least blitz in the situation that I want to. Other things we can do are cloud flat, deep half, still on the right. I could put this player here in a hook curl zone, Bullock, and then I would just user him and kind of play the 3 receiver hook. So this just gives us an extra hook curl. If you didn't want the 3 receiver hook, you want something a little bit more concrete, then you could do that. I'm kind of sick of him spamming this stupid route, so I'm just going to back him off. But again, you would just go hook curl over here. He's still going to throw the streak. I don't know. Weird. Again, you could always flip this defense. Like, if you're sick of getting beat by the streak, we could flip it like this, play it, and I would probably still use this player over here. But I could also, like, double Mabel. I could go hard flat with this linebacker. We could play 2 double Mabels if he's really killing with like a running back out route or something. Apparently that streak is the greatest route ever. But let's talk about some of the run defense stuff in the quarters. Now, of course, quarters generally is just a decent run defense. And again, with the linebacker blitz 0, there is a setup where you pinch your D-line. So you could pinch the D-line. That's going to help out. Like, let's say I wanted to blitz one of these linebackers. I could. And then you could easily, like, kind of gap shoot the way we did there. Holy crap, this guy's a tank. I didn't actually make the tackle there, but kind of gap shoot like so. So again, kind of shoot over that way, either shoot inside or outside, kind of just follow, where he goes. And another thing that you could do against trips, now this is a run setup, but I'll show kind of a pass defense, is you could actually use this safety here. Now, if I'm using here, I'm definitely going to like man up this extra linebacker, either on the running back. I could still put him in a hook curl over here on the left. If I wanted, I could still put him in like a hard flat going to the left, or I could just man him up on like the tight end. Assuming it's a safety, him on the tight end is not going to be a terrible matchup, especially if the guy's on crossing routes. Now, it is a run, and you see the run defense there. Still not terrible, even without the D-line pinched, but that is another setup that we could kind of mix in. I'll show that just again here. So again, if I wanted to use him, it would be in like a trip situation where there's one receiver over there. I'm knowing that this guy's going to match up on that X receiver, and then I'm able to use him. So I could even man him up on like RB over here. If I wanted a good run defense, I could pinch the D-line. You could QB contain if you're worried about getting scrambled, but this is going to be really good defense. You see we forced the throwaway, and I'll show that one more time. So we'll press, can man this player up kind of on whoever we want. Or I manned up the wrong player, but you could man up 2 people if you really wanted. Like I could man up the running back and the tight end. And then, hey, I have a lot of responsibility on, or I guess the tight end's not manned up in this case, but you see the coverage still good. You can mix it in situationally like that and have success. But anyways, that is going to do it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, please go down below, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to show support. Let me know once again what you guys want to see next in the future, and peace. I'm out of here.